reference point 230
and a 30-degree
about
right
1
angle.
3 miles.
I show myself 13.
Target 35 miles in closing.
south of
We have your
Have visual now.
exact
He's coming through the cloud
He looks
cover.
to be
Visual.
3 miles.
This thing is
Over.
huge.
Requesting immediate
Apparent method of
identification.
propulsion. Circular.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It's hovering. Hovering in space.
This is not a hoax.
That was the scene in California's Mojave Desert 5 years ago today. The historic first view of the newcomer ship upon its dramatic arrival. Their ship was a slave ship carrying 250,000 beings bred to adapt and labor in almost any environment. But they've washed ashore on Earth with no way to get back to where they came from. Civil liberties attorneys successfully lobbied for the newcomers' release from quarantine. And in the last 5 years, the newcomers have become the latest addition to the population of Los Angeles.
Hey, you. Wanted. It's good to see a human. Getting so you can't find a decent place to crash anymore. Damn, I hate them slags. You believe it? They're trying to give them the right to vote. Shoot. They can't even get drunk right. Whoever heard of getting lowered on sour milk, Alan? You can have some good squeeze. You don't sound too good, Link. You want a taste? No, why don't you keep it, huh? What happened to you, Link? What's that slime? Hey, look, you know, there's a free clinic over on 3rd, you know? We can go over there and spend the night.
Mr. Lincoln? I've been looking for you all night long. We were worried about you at the mission. You missed several meals, and we were wondering... Mr. Lincoln! Mr. Lincoln, please? Mr. Lincoln. No, Mr. Lincoln, please. Please, Mr. Lincoln, no.
That goes in the second bedroom at the top of the stairs. Thank you. Honey, will you check on Buck? Oh, hi. Hi. That goes in the dining room. Thanks.
I'm Diane Cooper, the yellow house over there.
Oh, Susan Francisco. Hi.
A little, welcome to the neighborhood gift.
Oh, they're beautiful. Thank you. That's really nice of you.
Mom, I don't feel good.
Emily, why aren't... Probably just nerves, honey. This is Emily with Miss Cooper.
Diane. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Wow, you sure look like your mom. Oh, well, I mean, you know...
That's right. Oh, that goes in the kitchen. Just a sec.
Look, I know you're busy. My phone number's on the card there if I can help.
That could be dangerous, you know. I just might call. Do.
Susan! Excuse me. This one's marked. Where'd you put my keys?
On the box. Look at this plant a woman from across the street brought. Mom, it really does hurt.
On the box.
Emily,
That's helpful.
it's because it's your first day in a new school.
Which box?
It'll be okay. Why don't you have a little bit more breakfast, okay? Some detective.
You're giving me a hard time.
Yes, actually. You get to go off and play cops and robbers while I...
Have the pleasure of moving into our new house. Where did this plant come from?
God help the police department. I just told you. Any signs of life from that son of ours?
Buck! Off and on!
Mega ni mok. Betuv let them Phoenixa. Anton Berdont Montert.
English, please, Buck.
This is so awful. After all your father and I paid for this house and all we put into it.
What's wrong?
Our property's not going to be worth half what we paid for it.
Why?
Why do you think, Jill?
Can't believe you've been gone a month already, Tex. Really miss you, man. At least I nailed the slag who got you, huh? Big deal, huh? Now they got me working with the slag. Can you believe it?
Morning, Matthew.
Hi. What's this?
Bread muffin. Little prune juice. Wait, you mentioned yesterday.
What are you, a proctologist? Here, look. Why don't you just be a good little slag and mind your own business, okay?
Oh, and Matthew, if I could suggest, I really don't care how you refer to me privately, but when we're questioning the other newcomers...
What?
Well,
What?
the word slag equates to such words as kike or nigger or gook or wop, and, well, I think you could catch more honey with a pound of vinegar than a pound of flies.
Never mind.
Oh, and incidentally, I think it's proctologist.
Whatever.
Disappearances are no good, no photos. My editor needs something hot, visual.
Yeah, like your last photo essay, the fish women of Long Beach.
Sold a lot of papers.
Hey, yo, Lightning, can you dump my circular file for me?
Sure,
Trash can, Albert. My trash can. Got it?
Sure, sir.
Sergeant Dodds.
I thought all you guys were supposed to be whiz kids.
But all you guys had rhythm.
Good going, Albert.
I'm sorry. I
don't believe you. Look at it. Look at it! My kid had that made for me. Damn it.
Edward.
Yeah. Hey, Sykes, got a couple more disappearances in Slag Town. Check this out. Some of these names kill me. Mort, Dakota, Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah, I guess those guys in quarantine got pretty punchy giving those names out to all those slag newcomers.
Disappearances?
Oh, those guys are always knocking each other off down there. I say let them.
Yeah?
Oh, and some bum took a 3-story dive on Alameda. Pretty grisly.
Grizzly. I hear Grizzly.
Oh, geez, look at those sores. And that slime. Ugh, bag 'em.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I would have jumped too if I had all those zits. Suicide. Come on, let's get a donut. Too late, Burns. He's in the bag.
Hey, come on, I gotta get some photos. What am I gonna tell my editor?
Beats the hell out of me. Why don't you tell him to wrap fish in his paper? That's all it's worth. I hate that guy. And the rag he works for. Should have seen the garbage he wrote about Tugs when he got killed. Made him sound like a jerk. What's the matter? That is a worried look. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
I just want to follow up on that vagrant's autopsy.
Whatever turns you on.
All units in the vicinity of Roosevelt Elementary, we have a major disturbance reported.
Can we go there?
What? Come on, George. I really want a donut. I'll buy you a piece of spleen or something.
It's my daughter's school.
Yes, I'm a purist, and I'm proud of it. These damn flags were bred to be slaves, so let them be slaves. They breed like rabbits. Only 4 months instead of 9. Pretty soon there won't be any room for the rest of us. We don't need any more damn flags. We shouldn't give them the right to vote. We shouldn't let them into our schools. This has always been a good school. We gotta keep it that way. We are welcome here.
She's got a right to go to school.
There are schools in Flagtown.
She doesn't live there anymore.
Let her move back. They're unnatural. They're already taking too many jobs. Our jobs. We let her in here now. There'll be 100 more next week. We don't want to mix in with our kids. Their quarantine wasn't long enough. The ACLU got them released too soon. What are we not really saying? I say we run them back to Slagtown.
Why stop with running them back to Slagtown? Why don't we just kill them? Teach them a lesson. Keep them in their place. Keep America pure. Yeah. We don't even need to paint little stars on them to recognize them, do we? Hell, they'll be easy to round up. Look at them. They stand out even better than the Japs that we threw into concentration camps back in 1942. This will be a piece of cake. And enough of us get together, it'll almost seem legal, won't it? Put little white pointy sheets on our heads and hang us a few slags, huh? Well, let's start with this little one right here. Just because she's an American citizen, that doesn't make her a human being, does it? So what if she's a little brighter than some of our kids? We can beat that out of her. Discourage her enough, she'll give up. So what if she might have come up with a cure for cancer someday? She's not civilized like us. So why don't we just put a gun to her head and end it all right here, huh?
Somebody stop you.
Come on. Come on, pull the trigger. Come on, take it! Come on! How about you, Ms. Pierce? I know you want to come pull the trigger. Get on over here. Come on down. What, I have to do it myself?
Oh.
Okay.
No, we don't want her dead. We just want her back where she belongs.
She belongs here. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves? Huh? Aren't you? Anybody gives this little one any trouble answers to me, got it?
Yeah, I do.
You okay? Good girl. Now go in there and show them your stuff. Party's over, people. Anybody still here in 3 minutes will be under arrest for the violation of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I'm starting my watch now.
They brought the body of a vagrant who'd hung himself into the morgue where I work. No, a human. Sores all over him, and they look like... Yes. Not yet. The autopsy's not scheduled till tomorrow. That's exactly what worries me, too. It could be big trouble. Very big trouble. Okay.
We were both proud of you, honey. I'm not saying I wasn't proud of you. It's just a lot of strain for you to be under.
Was it, Amy?
They stared at me, but I figured they would like to say.
See what I mean?
Oh, it's her first day, Susie. You have to give it a little time. Do you think you could do that, Em?
Yeah, I like the school.
You do?
Yeah, it's nicer than the one I went to before. It's got bigger windows and more light, not like those trailers. And there's a computer right in the room. Miss Murdoch taught me how to write my name on it.
Oh, you like that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Is this your homework?
Yeah, just math. It's easy.
Why don't you help her with it while I make dinner?
I don't need any help, Mama.
Hey, Buck.
How was it at your school, Buck?
Phoenix, hey, Pod?
I want you to use your English name now.
Hey, talk soon.
Please use it. How was your school?
It was okay.
So be careful. Trouble getting the grip. All right.
That's it. Just a little. That's it. Little more to the left.
Okay.
All right, come on. Come on. That's good. All right. Now just a little bit to the left.
Left. Yeah.
Hi. I'm...
It's fine over here.
Wonderful. Why, my building.
Excuse me, Matthew Sykes?
Yeah?
A woman dropped this off, asked me to give it to you.
Thanks.
Nice meeting you, too.
Yeah.
Matt, it's Liddy. Did you get it?
Hi, you lid. Yeah, I got it. What is it?
I'm not sure. I found it buried in Tuggs's stuff. There was a note that said to give it to you if anything.
Hey.
I saw the flowers you left him.
How you doing?
Well, you know.
Yeah, I do. Well, listen, I'll go through this stuff and let you know what it is, huh?
Okay, Matt.
Yeah.
When I came back from dropping that package off to you, I thought someone had been in the house.
Why? What do you mean?
I don't know. Nothing was taken. Nothing was out of place. It was just a feeling. Instinct.
Well, listen, keep your door locked, huh? And, call me whenever you need to, okay?
Thanks, Matt.
Why is this so important? What are you trying to tell me, Tuggs?
Hey, Matt. I heard what you did at the school yesterday for George's kid. Tuggs would have been proud of you.
Tuggs would have beat me to it.
He might have. You're not the only one who misses him, you know.
Hey, Puente. Maria. Hey, Dave. How you doing?
Morning, Sykes.
Morning, Captain.
I was told to come here.
Hey, Sykes, you like anything in Santa Anita today?
Yeah, 50 on Happy Face to win in the second.
You got it.
Morning, Matthews. How was the morgue? That body of the vagrant we brought in?
Yeah.
Disappeared last night. I want to thank you again for how you helped Emily.
Just doing my job, man.
It seemed like more than that. It seemed like someone who really identified with her. Somebody who knew what it was like to be an underdog.
These elevators are so small.
I knew a man once who was discriminated against when he was young because he was small for his age. Made him different from the others. They always picked on him, chose him last for teams. What?
Nothing.
Susan and I sincerely appreciate it. Did you get her message? She'd really like to have you come over tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, and Matthew.
Matt.
Happy face. Stuck on the outside going the mile. She doesn't have the speed to get position for the first turn. Now, but Miracle Worker. Now, that's a horse.
You're from another damn galaxy and you're telling me how to play the ponies.
Hey, Harry.
So I heard you got stuck with one of them too, huh? Great, isn't it? I mean, how am I supposed to take anybody seriously with a name like Amos N. Andy?
Oh, boy.
Gonzo. Who'd want to steal that body?
He beats the hell out of me.
I was going to do the autopsy this morning. I wanted to take a look at those sores. They, pretty delicious.
Who else has access to this place?
It's not exactly Fort Knox around here.
Still carrying the body out would have attracted some attention.
I can see why they made you a detective.
Hey, Lightning. Got some questions for you. What was your real name again?
Lenza Montoya.
It means the English name they gave you in quarantine.
Oh, Albert Einstein.
Perfect. You in the morgue last night?
No.
Come on, don't give me that now. Who took the body?
What body?
Albert, I haven't even had my coffee yet. I get real irritable. You know damn well what body. Now, who took it?
I didn't know any body was...
Don't keep... You, hold on, sure.
But if you know something, it's very important that you tell me. What?
He told me he had a right to see it. Now, I remembered from the Constitution. He did. He didn't say anything about taking the body. He wanted me to leave the door unlocked so that he could take pictures of it.
He who would?
Who, Albert?
The reporter, Mr. Burns.
Oh, that slime ball.
I'm in trouble, huh?
I'll do what I can. But the next time you're not completely sure how to handle something, you come and you ask me first. All right?
Sure, George.
Hi. Hi. We're gonna play catch. You wanna play? Sure. You ought to stick to your own side of town, spongehead. Just let it dry a little, then rub your hands together. It'll come right off.
Miracle Worker took it, Sykes.
Miracle Worker won? By how much?
2 lengths over, happy face. $50, brother man.
Yeah. Unit 7 clear. You, picked many winners?
Only about 5 out of 7 yesterday.
5 out of... Where'd you learn?
Well, looking through some of your old racing newspapers, it's really quite fascinating, all of the variables, the horse's history, the running style,
man.
which track is a slow track.
Oh, man, I don't get it. You know, here you are, bred to be slaves, and most of you got minds like...
Well, many of the slaves were required to do highly technical tasks in our culture. We weren't all miners or...
Yeah, okay. Who do you like in the 6th?
Oh, Morning Sunshine.
Morning Sunshine, give me a break. She's been falling off every...
What are you doing? This isn't Burns' apartment. Matt? What is this place?
Beats the hell out of me.
Something to do with the vagrant's body?
No.
Oh, you just have a fondness for old buildings? A fondness for being a horse's ass? I hate to pry, but if you could just tell me what it is you're trying to...
You want to pry something, pry that.
Do we have a search warrant?
Yeah, I got your search warrant.
Oh, all right.
What?
It's very curious.
What is?
Nothing.
Tell me what is curious.
Tell me what we're doing here.
My partner Tuggs left me this file box full of stuff. I started going through it last night. Most of it seems to be research he was doing on slavery. He was black, you know.
Yes?
Anyway, stuck in the side was this piece of paper with this address on it.
Well, it looks like whatever was important is gone, so... Well, this is Puente's beat. I'll check with her.
Okay, so now tell me what you thought was so curious.
Well, when I first came in here, there was a faint smell that reminded me of something.
What?
The atmosphere aboard our spacecraft.
All right, let's get back to work.
I'm telling you, I wasn't in the morgue last night.
Albert says you were.
Shit, well, he's not exactly a rocket scientist, is he?
And we found your fingerprints on the slab.
What are you talking about? I never touched it, man. I just...
Took some pictures.
It was one of the ugliest corpses I ever seen, man. It was beautiful.
So you took it?
Well, get serious. I got cold-cocked.
You got cold what?
He was clubbed from behind. By whom?
I don't know. I'm talking to some Mexican guy wearing a laundry jacket. He
Where
come
were
in
you
the back.
struck?
Right here, see?
And you didn't see who nailed you?
No.
And you didn't report it because you weren't supposed to be there anyway.
All right, come on, George, let's go.
Oh, and Burns, you even think about skipping out, I'll find you a permanent place in the morgue.
Of course, be an improvement.
Stop saying they must look take the next to one kick play.
Hey, see that song? Hey,
Yes, do the rock. Not cut my foot. That's called rich play.
It's okay. Hey, get off me, man. Come on now.
Alexa, plata.
Damn flag! I get you!
So one of your trucks was making a delivery last night.
Yeah, police station's on the schedule. Something wrong?
We think they might have picked up something they shouldn't have by mistake. Can you tell us who the driver is?
The winner was Morning Sunshine, paying $16.30, $10.20,
What, you have some money
and
down?
$4.80.
Guess I should have. Anyway, where are the guys that made the pickup?
Neither one came in today.
We'll need their addresses. Where is the truck? So we come to dinner tonight?
Thanks, you know, but I'm not really into raw beaver and stuff like that.
No, Susan wouldn't fix anything you find offensive. We would really like to express our thanks and to get to know you better.
Well, I don't know. So, George, how about football?
Oh, that's the game with the little pointy ball.
Right, a little pointy ball. Are you yanking my chain?
Don't know the meaning of that phrase.
Yeah. So, how do you do it, picking football winners?
Only about 82%.
What?
Hand me a card.
You're kidding. 82%?
Yes, the body was in this truck. Here's some of the slime that was on it. Don't touch it.
So, George, who do you like for the Rams-Cowboys game?
Well, I'd have to do a little research. Of course, I could tell you over dinner.
You can tell me tomorrow.
But the game is tonight.
Oh, here, I've got it. Don't worry.
It's all right.
I got it.
It's all right.
I got it. Oh, I've got it. Ah!
Oh, it's all right.
No, I've got it. I've got it. Why don't you let me...
No, I got it.
Very independent.
Story of my life?
In the kitchen with all of this,
Don't move.
but I'm losing my grip.
Don't move.
Tell me you're a cop. Excuse me, is, something wrong? Are you gonna be really upset with me when I drop all of this on the floor? Thanks. Can I put the rest of this in?
Just a second.
Are all cops this careful when they come home? A booby trap.
Just to let me know if someone's been here.
You expecting someone special, or do you always go? I'll just put this in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You have a vase?
No. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking those to somebody tonight.
Lucky girl.
Married girl.
Even luckier to still get flowers. Is that your daughter?
Yeah.
Then you're lucky too. I'm Kathy Frankel.
Oh.
204.
Matt Sykes. Yeah, I know. In your language, Sykes means excrement and cranium.
Well, it could be worse. This is terrific. Did you build this?
I'm building it for about a year.
It's beautiful. Is that semaphore facing the right way?
I'm still working on it. What are you, an engineer?
A biochemist.
That's nice. Look, thanks again for your help, huh?
Sure. Sure. Do you think anybody was here?
He would have been a real professional.
Do you smoke cigars?
No, what do you...
Then somebody was here.
Oh, yeah, your seasoned professional always puffs away on a cigar when he searches an apartment.
Smokers get it in their clothes. They don't even realize it.
And you can smell it even after they're gone.
Yep. Not much hair, but I got a great nose. Listen, next time your, bag's ripping, give me a yell.
Hey, Slag Lover!
I was on a stakeout watching for you.
Well, then you're a good cop.
One in the family's enough. Come on in, Mr. Sykes.
Matt.
Oh, thank you. Emily, why don't you put these in some water, honey? Thank you for yesterday, what you did for Emily.
How's it going for her?
Not great, but at least you got her in the door.
No big deal.
Yes, it was.
Look, I don't want you to go to any trouble for dinner. Why don't I...
It's no trouble at all, really. George is out back right now, killing the beaver. It's a joke. I wouldn't do that to you.
You really do eat stuff like that, though. What, your bodies don't process cooked food?
Right.
Any luck on the delivery, man?
No one home at the address I took. What about yours?
The bus terminal.
Swell.
Oh, I thought you might want to know who owned that abandoned plant we stopped at. Fletcher Industries. Mean something?
Yeah, Jacob Fletcher's this low-life mafia type we've been trying to nail for years.
You guys want to put your guns on?
Oh, sorry, no more shop talk.
How about football?
George, let's talk. Isn't that amazing?
Did you make your call?
Yeah, Cowboys minus 3 points?
It's just an educated guess.
Well, I do like your guesses. Oh, that's nice.
Do you really like it?
Yeah, it reminds me of that French guy's work.
Rodin.
Yeah.
What'd I tell you, Suze? Suze made it.
No kidding. That's great work.
Thank you.
What about Buck, Mama?
We'll start with Adam, for a change. George?
Milo. Usaka Tomilo. Celine Andarko. Andarko Celine. Soyevo Suk Akaka. Right on.
Salad, Matt?
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's a good week.
What exactly was that?
Can I tell?
Yeah.
It's a remembrance of Andarko and Celine, a male and female who lived a long time ago and sacrificed themselves to save millions. We try to live by their example. We touch our fingers to each of our 2 hearts, then reverse them to show that the male and female are interchangeable. We touch our heads to bring their purity and goodness within us.
Speaking of purity and goodness.
English, please, Buck. This is the man I work with, Matthew Sykes.
Hey.
Yeah, hi. No meat?
Not tonight.
We invited Matt over tonight because of how he stood up for Emily yesterday, and to also thank him for how kind he has been to me since we started working together.
Place aqui. Place aqui? Anna. Pa Chris.
Excuse me. Suze, why don't you tell Matthew about your classes at SC?
Don't you just love teenagers?
Yeah, most of them act like me. Are you studying sculpture at SC?
Yes, and English lit.
And astronomy and architecture. She's got more homework than me.
Am?
A Renaissance woman.
Well, there's just so much new to learn. I'm more an undecided woman.
With a proud daughter.
What was the reason for that?
No, knock back, Scott. To watch you suck up to him like that, Dad. You're such a sellout, buying into all this yuppie stuff.
It's better than being slaves.
We still are slaves. I mean, you know how much smarter we are than turds?
Yes.
So why stroke them?
We're different, Buck. It's written all over us. There's a natural resentment against us. So we have to be better, more patient, just to be accepted as even equal.
That's a lot of junk, Dad. We should be able to be who we are without the brown nosing.
It takes time. But look at the progress already. We're in a better neighborhood.
Yeah, where half the people don't even talk to us.
Change happens slowly. But a lot of newcomers are already crossing over because of their skill or their intelligence. Look at Chuck Winslow. He just signed with the Dodgers.
Just PR, man.
No. It's because he's a great hitter. And how about Martine Bennett of the LA City Council?
Right. But does she get to vote?
If Proposition 16 passes, she will. We all will.
Come on, Dad. Have you seen the opinion polls?
Yes, and there's almost a 50-50 chance. A lot of humans want us to vote.
Yeah, well, I haven't met any of them.
Well, maybe you're not looking in the right places. Come on down and have dinner with us, will you?
I'm really not hungry.
Vidalgen tog mi tufat grom, rofebni en vasme. Husso et tikult.
Tis chumasar naknatog.
Kathud kiud.
Nanodwask. Sinka.
Why do you think that factory smelled like our spacecraft?
I don't know. But I'd sure like to find out what it has to do with Tuggs's death.
Was Matt impressed that you could smell things he couldn't?
More annoyed, I think. Spends a lot of time annoyed.
You know Diane, the woman who brought us that plant I'm trying not to kill?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw her in the market today. She was amazed that I could smell and see the pesticides on the produce. Made me promise to pick out all her fruit from now on. Of course, the produce manager wasn't too pleased. I heard him whisper I had a head like an overripe crunch on melon.
Well.
You know, I don't think they realize how acute our senses are.
No, they don't. Thanks for having Matt over.
You're welcome.
You made him feel very comfortable.
Would you like me to make you feel comfortable?
Well.
Well, I saw you lying there with your back exposed, waiting for a little hummer. Excuse me.
Sorry.
I was just thinking about that X-rated video we rented. Oh, do you remember how funny some of their foreplay rituals seemed? Do you remember the one where...
You know what they say.
No, what do they say?
Finish protein.
$50 I lost on the cowboy, man.
Can't factor the turnovers, Matt. Nobody's perfect. Isn't that the laundryman Burnstone at the morgue? Excuse me, young man! Young man!
Hey, hold it! Hey, stop, damn it!
Freeze. Hands on the wall.
You're supposed to back me up.
I did. Anticipated his exit. He's in custody.
What if I needed you inside?
Well, I would have come right in.
It's not the damn point.
He's clean. Matt, I am sorry if you did so much running and I didn't. And I am sorry the Cowboys lost.
Oh, all right, where's the stiff?
Mira, you no hago nada de...
Don't give me that!
Okay, man, calm down. I swear to God, I don't know what you're talking about.
We already have your partner.
Yeah, and he's saying it was all your idea.
That's bull, man. That guy paid us both.
What guy?
Look at them, man.
A newcomer paid you? Would you recognize him?
Come on, they all look alike.
What did he want with it?
I don't know, man.
You clubbed the reporter,
Oh,
huh?
I swear it wasn't me.
He's telling the truth.
What do you mean?
Well, he's right-handed. The angle of the blow on Mr. Burns most probably came from a left hand.
Yes, it was a slag that hit him, man.
The one who paid you?
No, different. He was smaller, all right?
Where is the body?
All right, come on. If I tell you guys gonna give me a break?
Oh, yeah, sure. And if you don't, I'm gonna take you up and I'm gonna throw you off the roof.
No, Matt, no, please.
No, he's done.
No, I covered for you the last time.
All right, hold on. Okay. Fifth and Figueroa, man. It's a vacant lot.
I don't get it. Show me. That one. You see, you have to carry the 2 up to there. Now you just hold it. And then you multiply the 2. 6. And add the 2. 8. Gee, thanks. Yeah. Wow, you're in the gifted book already? Talk to sponge heads and your hair will fall out. Shut up, Mark. He's a drunk. Thanks for the help. Sure.
$10-4.
Nothing over there either.
You know, you played it real smooth back there. Fell right in with my pattern. It's like Tugs used to. Felt good. We got some nice stuff out of him.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, but there's something I gotta talk to you about. Dobbs just said you paid the 50 that I dropped on the Cowboys.
Oh, yes, I felt responsible for that.
Yeah, well, you didn't stick a gun to my head. I lose, I pay. Okay?
Sure.
All right?
Yes.
You're a funny guy, George.
Do you really think so? I've been trying to improve my sense of humor.
No.
Humor is
what
the
I meant
hardest
was
thing to translate, though. I did hear a new joke, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. A man came up to me and asked, "Which way is it to Carnegie Hall?" And I said, "Practice." It's a funny joke. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Practice.
It's close, George. It's real close. You know, it might be a smidge more effective if you said, "How do you get to Carnegie Hall?"
Oh?
Trust me. How do you get to Carnegie? That's it. Keep working it. You'll be ready to take it on the road real soon.
Unit 7, request for detective unit 2211 4th.
10-4. You want to drive?
Oh, sure. Oh, thank you, Matt.
Sure.
Ni Moxie. Moxie. John Joe? John Joe?
Enjoy.
But if Tugg suspected something unlawful going on in that building, why didn't he tell you about it?
I don't know, unless he didn't have time or... Hey, Puente, old factory building at 26th and Fig.
Abandoned for about a year. Why?
Just curious.
Look, check this out. I left it where we found it because it looked kind of peculiar. There, what do you make of that?
Beats the hell out of me.
Looks like skin.
Huh? Human skin?
No. Skin from one of us.
What?
Yeah, we got that old slag good tonight.
Did we? No, you should have seen it, man. Johnny threw a little salt water on this slag and he started to fizz. Salt water burns them like acid.
He must have run all the way back to Slag Town. Well, looky here.
Must be a mirage. Not supposed to be no slags around here.
Excuse me.
Ain't no excuse for you.
That's my building. Would you just...
That's your mistake. That's what it is.
Pretty fancy clothes for a slag.
Don't you touch me.
Well, he just wants to be neighborly.
Yeah, get to know you real good.
Help me! Help me! Help!
Slack bitch!
Come on, Sykes. It's me and Johnny. We were just
slag bashing on the ground. Captain, dial 911 on that phone.
Captain, why don't you turn into a slack lover, Sykes?
Well, I'm glad to see you're no model of neatness either.
Particularly at present.
How you doing?
I'm shakier now. I always knew there were people like that in this world, but it was just hard to believe.
Why?
Down at the medical center where I work, everyone is treated with respect. Human or newcomer, it doesn't matter. You're valued for what's in your head, not the shape of it. Listen, there's some sodas in the fridge. Help yourself.
Oh, no, I should be.
Will you grab me a diet something, huh? How'd you get to be a cop?
Spent so much time in jail as a kid. It seemed like home.
Seriously?
Yeah. Ran with a gang. This one old cop got so tired of busting me, got me into the police athletic league. Channeled my antisocial aggressiveness into sports.
So you're, not antisocial anymore?
Just to my ex-wife.
Been divorced long?
About a year.
Your idea or hers?
Mine. It was time, you know. We got married too young. Had our daughter 20 minutes later. Sort of missed our adolescence. Thank God, no dead beavers.
No, I'm an herbivore. A vegetarian.
With good ears. What's this?
You'd call it something like a focal point. It's part of my religion.
Well, like Andarko and Saline?
You know about the Silenis? No, mine's different. You'd say it's more Eastern, internal.
You mean you all have different religions? Oh, of course, why not? Good, Sykes. Oh, wow. Weird as it is for us to have you here, it must be really strange for you, huh? Did you ever notice any distinctive smell in the air on a ship?
What do you mean?
I don't know, just anything different from the ordinary air. That spectacular nose of yours?
Well, I did notice that the air was different once we got off the ship, but I think that was just the smog. Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
You know what's always been the most curious to me? I mean, here's this ship with over 250,000 slaves, right? And it never gets to where it's supposed to. I mean, didn't anybody ever notice?
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Damn right. And aren't they ever gonna come looking?
Maybe they will.
They told me they busted you, man.
No way.
Damn those pigs. Look, you better watch out, man. They know that we took the stiff.
Did you tell them where we dumped it?
Yeah, but it was gone. I need some bail money, all right, man?
Yeah, don't panic.
All right, well, hurry up. They got me in the tanky with a bunch of slags, man. All right?
Hey, what's going down, Lightning?
We're replacing the CO2 fire extinguishers.
Oh, yeah,
Captain Grazer.
You guys got a problem with CO2, don't you?
Just when it's concentrated.
Yeah, slavery. That's what most of the files are about. I haven't got through it all yet. There's a mountain of stuff. Tuggs's great-grandfather was a slave. He was always studying about it.
So when our slave ship landed, it gave him a first-hand opportunity.
I guess so. But how does that tie into the abandoned plant in his notes?
How exactly did he die?
We spotted a robbery in progress. They offed the shopkeeper, and they opened up on us. Tuggs ducked behind a car, pulled a guy out.
Hi there, sir. How are you? You mind stepping out here for a second? We got a bit of trouble. Yeah, thank you.
And the newcomer inside switched artillery. I was pinned down. Couldn't give him cover. Some partner, huh?
I'm sure you did the best you could.
Yeah. Anyway, Tuggs ran out of cover. Back up against the car. The last shell went right through him.
Awful. Did you actually see it?
No. By the time I got to him, it was over.
Well, we're very sorry.
Yeah.
The autopsy showed that he died from that wound.
What?
Was there an autopsy?
He had a 3-inch hole in his chest. You think he died of an ingrown toenail?
Oh, God! Stupid idiot!
I'm sorry.
Sykes. Are you okay? And that stuff you found was slag skin, and my trusty assistant stepped and fetched it, verified it himself.
What about that slimy stuff from the laundry truck?
That's some pretty weird crap, but we are working on it.
Did you do an autopsy on Sergeant Tuggles?
What?
Did you do an autopsy on Sergeant Tuggles?
Hey, got a roll on 602. They want you there, too.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Oh, it's nice to see another head like mine. I didn't know anybody else lived around here but us.
You live around here?
Yeah. Third house up on the right.
Oh, well, I don't.
Miranda, get on up here, girl. I suppose you're going to tell me the bus was late again.
Yes, ma'am.
Never mind. Just get inside and get to work. And what did I tell you about not bringing your friends along? You get along, Missy. You're probably late for your job, too.
What do we got?
Another lovely.
Ew, just like the vagrant.
No, it doesn't look the same. What is that smell?
Formic acid. He's right. Now, these aren't infectious sores like that bum had. They're acid burns. That's what killed her.
Never heard of formic acid, would you?
Formic, formicidae, Latin for ant.
It's found in ants, yeah. And a few other insects as well.
Anybody see anything?
Oh, yeah. I only seen bits and pieces of it in the shadows, but it was like something out of a nightmare.
What? Excuse me.
Black, part shiny, about 7 or 8 feet tall, with pincer kind of things on its face, and 6 arms.
Oh, come on.
It did not have 6 arms.
Thank you. No.
It only had 4. And it wasn't all shiny either. Parts of it seemed sort of bristly-like.
All right. Let's fan out, cover this whole area inch by inch. Puente, let's get a couple more units in here.
Come on.
The real danger, I'm telling you.
Yes, you said that again and again, Mrs. Brett, but if you'll forgive me, it sounds a little hysterical.
It's not hysterical. What we purists stand for is very simple and very wholesome. We don't want our kids polluted by their kind.
And you'll use force if necessary?
We are committed to using whatever means necessary.
All right.
He's stuck.
All right, but Dr. Hurwitz, is there any sort of medical basis for Mrs. Brett's claim that the newcomers could be carrying a virus that makes AIDS look like chickenpox?
We have no evidence that such a virus exists.
But it could exist?
Well, there are those of us who argued that the quarantine period may not have been sufficiently long enough to thoroughly isolate extraterrestrial bacteria, but we were overruled.
So such a virus could exist.
That's exactly why we should never have let the damned aliens out. And now this elitist conspiracy to give them the vote.
Can we please stick to the subject we agreed upon?
Don't you tell me what to stick to, you filthy slag.
Excuse me, if we can't stick to
Just sit the hell back down there, boy. Now we want some straight answers, and we want them now.
Sit down.
And once again, the 2 newest additions to the Warriors proved that their skills could leave their opponents in the dust. Chip Weston and Nicholas Nickleby led their team to a staggering 113-75 upset over Southwestern, prompting coach Jim Harris to quip that other teams ought to be allowed to play with 7 men against UCN. I talked to the 2 newcomers after the game.
Bet
When
those
you have such a compelling
tails.
lead, is there a temptation to let down a little?
Are you kidding? The coach will be out
Wow.
there wiping up the floor with us.
All the guys just played last buzzer. It's a great team.
Hey, Em, I got something out of the stuff you use for drama club. I thought it might make you feel better. I'm not sure. Oh, go on. Try it. How do you put it on? Like this. What do you think? Well, I think it's hysterical.
Over here.
What is it?
Look at that. Looks like something came out of the skin and dragged itself away. What the hell happened here, George? George, this looks like there was some kind of damn
Metamorphosis.
What's going on here, George?
I don't know what to say. I've never seen anything like it.
You haven't. Look at that skin. That's one of you. Or was. What was inside it, George?
I don't know, Matt.
Hey, level with me. What was inside it? Is the same thing inside all the newcomers? Huh? Good God. Is the same thing inside of you, George? Is it?
How can it be?
I don't know. You tell me.
Matt.
Tell me, you damn slag! Fuck.
You're probably late for your job, too.
Hi, honey. Listen, we've got to talk.
Emmy had another rough day. And Buck's school called. He's never been there. George! George, wait! I want us to talk to him together.
Listen to me, you little ingrate slag. I've been working my tail off to give you a better life so you don't have to live like a slave. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let you blow your chances. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, Dad. Yeah,
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, Dad. I am.
All right. If I catch you ditching any more school or running around with any of those smart-assed hoods, I'll have your head in a bucket. You got that?
Yeah, Dad. Sure.
You got that?
Yeah. Hey, Mox.
What?
You don't want to hear it.
You got something to say, you say it.
Well, Dad, I just think you're dumping on me because all that crap you ate at your job.
I'm dumping on you because you're turning into a little screw-up slag who's ditching school.
And because crap rolls downhill. Go on, Dad. But just remember, I didn't like ask you to move here, and I didn't like ask you to sell your soul to the Turks.
Yeah, hello.
Is this Burns?
Yeah.
I seen it.
Seen what? Who is this?
The thing that crawled out of the skin, I seen it.
Where?
You pay me?
If it really is something.
Oh, it's something, all right. But you better hurry.
Where are you?
First in Santa Fe down by the bridge, but you better hurry.
Hi, this is Kathy.
Hang on.
Leave word after the beep.
Hello?
Kathy Frankel, Chilana Bray.
Queen?
Sik Ramna,
Kasik von Bon.
Kidin Vos Plaisk,
No splask. Nakrus faknakanolik twig sola.
Sila Gilana, Kifasnef is.
Nagnutuli sikvot. Tiga la ros freka. Who is it?
Me, Sykes. You got a sec?
Sure. What is it?
What does this one mean? Please, Anson. Tugs heard it from some view. Said it frightened them?
Clizon soon. What is this paper?
My partner was working on this before he got killed. He was always interested in slavery. He used to say he was going to write a book someday. I guess he got to talking to some of you about being slaves. He couldn't understand why you were all so... There it is. One of the most curious aspects of newcomers' slavery was their apparent submissiveness.
Yes, we were. Completely submissive.
Why?
We just were. Since then, I've often wondered myself. I can't imagine being that way now.
I can't imagine being that way at all. Look, none of them remembers any example of revolt among the slaves, such as Spartacus among the Romans or Nat Turner in America. What's more, none of them could remember anyone to revolt against. Is that right?
Yes.
So who ran the ship? Who were you slaves for?
We never saw anyone but ourselves.
We never found out who the ones were flying your ship because it blew up so soon after it got here. Of course, whoever was in charge could have just blended in with the rest of you.
If they looked like us, yes.
So what about this word?
It's a very old word.
Meaning?
Well, it's difficult to translate.
Tugs was right. You are frightened of it.
Guess we are. It's strange. It's a very deep fear. It's like a child being frightened of the dark.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't. It's almost subconscious.
So what does it mean?
Well, there are really two meanings. One would be like lord over or seeing over.
Overseer? That's what they called the men who kept the slaves in line back in the 1800s. You You said there were two meanings. What was the other?
Demon.
In there? Yeah. Must have gone back inside. I seen it around the outside. It was dragging something.
Dragging what?
I don't know. It might have been a body.
How long ago?
It was just before I...
Somebody, please! Help me, God! Somebody!
And that's all you saw?
Hey, that's enough, don't you think? You ever find that other guy?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Great photos, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen anything like that?
I haven't.
Mr. Burns, I'd like you to consider asking your publisher not to print these.
There's something dangerous out there, pal. The public's got a right to know.
I just think until we...
Forget it. We already got a special edition hitting the streets right now, and it's already on the wires.
Matt, I have an appointment this morning. I'll be back at the station shortly.
Better watch out for him, man. We better watch out for all of them.
And since the release of these photos, reactions have run from humorous skepticism to outright fear. Opinion polls show a major drop in those who are for Proposition 16, which would give a new species, the newcomers, the right to vote. Critics of newcomers have been very outspoken.
We have every reason to be frightened. We haven't encountered their kind before, and we have yet to know how different they may be from us.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I wanted to bring you these. They're from the plant that you brought the other day.
Oh, great. Thanks.
I was really pleased. I usually have sort of a black thumb. I just look at a plant and it keels so.
I'm sorry. I left someone hanging on the phone.
Oh, well, sure. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Right down this way. Getting a cold, huh?
Yes.
Just got over one. Ain't one thing, it's another. You see that bug story they're laying on us? What a load. Here it is. Poor guy. What was his name?
Sergeant Tuggles.
Yeah.
Tuggs.
Didn't have a chance. Just look at them holes. One down there is where he bought it. You know, you're lucky it's still here. Order came down to scrap it a week ago. I just been too busy.
Who signed the order?
Don't know. I have to track it down.
Would you?
Sure. You take care of that cold.
Matt.
Another report of slag bashing.
Do you mind?
Hey, what can I tell you?
You can tell me it's an assault.
Lieutenant Sykes, is this what you had in mind?
Ooh. Yeah, it's perfect. Hey, try these on.
What's this for?
Something matter with your eyes?
What is this for?
Taking you to a dress-up affair tonight. I want you to fit in. If that's possible. What's wrong with your eyes?
I have a cold.
What are you talking about? When you have a cold, you have a runny nose, you sneeze.
We blink.
Come on, give me a break. Hate to see what happens when they're constipated.
When we get constipated, we go into cataleptic fits. We usually grab the nearest human, particularly if he's a smart-ass cop, and we throw him out the window. I can't help being a newcomer any more than you can help having a skull full of manure. So let's try to overlook each other's peculiarities, shall we?
What's this?
I found it inside the car Tuggs was hiding behind.
What?
It came from in front, not from behind. I think it's the bullet that killed him. Too bad they weren't aiming at you.
What a kidder, huh?
What's the problem?
Just what happens when you promote them, Captain. You get uppity.
Wow, du się przystasz.
You picked the wrong place to hunker, Slags. How about a little salt water, spongehead?
Gilana, please. I assure you it's a matter of great importance, or I never would have come. Please, put the past behind us. It's truly a matter of life or death. Most probably death.
Maybe the girl, Jill?
Yeah.
Maybe she was trying to help you before when she gave you the wig.
But then she left with the rest of them, Daddy.
Yes, and that hurts, I know. I feel badly at work sometimes. Get a little bit angrier than I should. It's going to take some time. But it'll change, you'll see. Do you have much homework?
A little, about Indians.
Oh, I want to hear about that.
Hey, Mom, how's it going?
But like usual. This jacket, skunk you've got all over it.
I don't know.
Slime.
So,
Dad, you down in a sec, okay?
Suze, we've really both got to get together.
George.
What?
It's hard for me sometimes at SC. But at least I'm older.
Does everyone treat you so badly?
No, of course not. And those that do, I can deal with. But Emily's only 9 years old, George. I hate it when people treat her wrong.
So do I, Sue. So do I.
George, nothing is worth this. I don't want my kids to go through this anymore. Do you hear me? I want to go back. I'd rather live in that Slagtown hovel for the rest of my life.
What about their lives? And their children's lives?
It's not worth it. Not to me. Not for my kids.
Hey, Matt. George just called. He says he won't be in until later.
Yeah, I figured.
He told me what happened. Can you believe what they did to his house?
Yeah, I can.
God. I mean, I thought I'd been through some really rotten stuff. You know what it's like growing up a poor Latina near a preppy neighborhood? Hey, Chiquita, want a banana?
Nice.
Yeah, I was always being hassled. But these purists, I mean, they should be strung up. After a fair trial, of course.
Of course.
Oh, hey, Sykes. You have fun playing homeless last night?
Oh, yeah. Almost as much fun as playing captain.
Hey, I'm sorry they promoted me and not you, okay? So what about this insect thing? You and George see any bugs last night?
No, and I was out on my own. He had a problem at home.
No, it sounded like you two had a problem here yesterday. Is that what this is about?
No. I want an autopsy on Tuggs.
What? He's dead and buried.
They never did an autopsy on him.
Come on. You saw him. And so did I. What's an autopsy gonna show?
Can I order one? Captain Grazer.
Sure.
Thanks.
I'd like to see the principal.
You must be Emily's mother.
How'd you guess?
Oh, we all know which one she is. Can I tell Mr. Stevens what you want to see him about?
Withdrawing my daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, he's in a meeting right now if you'd like to wait.
Yes, I would.
Can I talk to you a minute? I was just thinking when it used to be 3 kinds of restrooms.
3?
Men, women, and colored.
Really?
I'm old enough to have seen it. But things do change. They really do change if you want them to badly enough. I remember this old black woman, Miss Jane Pittman. She used to pass a particular water fountain every day, a white folks' fountain. You know what she did one day? She walked right up to it and took a drink. But Lord, all hell broke loose when she did. A nigger took a drink out of the white fountain. A nigger done this. A nigger done that. One became mayor of Los Angeles. One became mayor of Atlanta. And one ran for president. Wanna be president someday. But it's hard to take that first drink. Take lots of courage to be like Miss Jane.
At least they weren't afraid she'd turn into an insect.
Oh, honey, I can show you people today who still think black people have rabbit blood and Jewish people have horns. But you don't look like no cockroach to me. Take a drink.
Late date?
Oh, I'm working undercover.
Listen, Matt, I really need to trust you. Can I?
What?
You stole him? Out of the morgue? You and what's his name, Amos and Andy?
We had to.
What the hell are you talking about? You can't just...
We were afraid he might be highly contagious.
With what?
Bolonicus. It attacks the skin surface and then it attacks the neurological system. In our people, the disease can be dormant for a very long time. But in your people, it's obviously more virulent.
You guys have a lot of it?
We haven't seen it for decades, much like your smallpox.
Until your people placed us in quarantine. The sweltering proximity, the poor sanitation.
Why the hell didn't you go to the corner about it?
Don't you think that we have enough prejudice against us already?
Ramna, please. Now, they may have made a mistake. That's why I brought you here. They were just trying to handle it quickly and quietly. We're already working on a vaccine, but I needed your opinion on how to proceed.
We got to get somebody down here right away from the Center for Disease Control. Listen, pal.
Ramna, they're scientists just like us. They may look different, but inside they feel the same way we do. What else?
Let's start with that. But level with me. Does this stuff turn you guys into insects?
Oh, for Ann Darko's sake.
Of course not. Matt, I understand your fear. We were bred to adapt and evolve quickly. But I just can't imagine how that insect creature could have come from one of us.
I hate the way these clothes smell.
Yeah, but maybe the smell will attract that insect thing. All right. So Tux is doing research on why you all were such submissive slaves. Here's about these overseers who may have been in charge of you. Gets an address of some plant owned by a slimeball underworld type.
Yes, which smelled like the inside of our spacecraft.
Right. Somebody kills him and makes him look like he died in action.
Maybe. Did they exhume his body?
Yeah, autopsy tonight. Let's go down this alley.
Oh, there's nothing down there.
It's pitch black down there. How... You see as well as you smell?
Yes. Let's try over there.
All right, but listen, you gotta shuffle, all right? Shuffle like this.
What are you doing here? My mom went out to one of her stupid purist meetings. And I wanted to say I'm sorry. You made me put on that wig just so they all could laugh at me. No, really. I thought it might make you feel better. More like one of us, you know? But it just didn't work. Yeah, it was a dumb idea. I can't be something I'm not. Well, anyway, I just wanted you to know I felt bad. Thanks. My mom doesn't want me to play with you. Yeah, okay. But I want to. We could play at your house or in the park. She wouldn't have to know, if you want.
You're not blinking so much. The cold's better, huh?
Yes, thank you.
Good. So who sent down the order to have the car scrapped? Captain Grazer?
Yes.
What?
Formic acid.
Holy. Look at that.
This is 13. We've got a target in the factory yard, 1200 Alameda. Send back up in Air 10.
Come on, we're gonna lose him.
Like hell? Now, we don't talk.
English, George?
Never mind. Where did it go?
Beats the hell out of me.
Acid?
Yeah.
Hold on. This is alkali. It'll cut the acid. What? Was that a piece of it?
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch! Matt! Matt!
It's Velcro!
What?
My arm! All right, let me up, damn it! Let me up! Killing newcomers just to use their skin, you son of a... You!
Stop fighting or die.
All right, don't shoot. Bernie? Bernie, are you here?
Answer.
Answer him. Right. Over here. What the hell happened?
You're under arrest. Did you hear me? Walk this way. Leader of the Purists?
Well, Mr. Purist, you have won the right to remain silent. You choose to give up that right. Everything you say
Anything you say can...
Anything you... Thanks. More important than exposing the hoax about the bug is that we get to nail these guys. Killing newcomers just to make it look like something crawled out of their skin. What a sick bunch of...
Take a look at this.
What?
Autopsy report on Tuggs.
In addition to the major wounds sustained through the back, there was another much smaller entrance wound through the chest, piercing the heart and then exiting the back. Made by the bullet you found.
Full metal steel jacket, .308 caliber.
That's what the SWAT teams use.
Yes. She may have been assassinated by a police weapon.
And no witnesses. Where are the damn witnesses when you need them?
Maybe there was one.
What? Who?
Didn't you say Tuggs pulled someone out of that car just before he got killed?
Yeah, that's right, he did.
Let's find him.
George? I've decided to let Emily stay in this school. For a little while longer, anyway. You're smiling, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, I might change my mind again tomorrow, so don't press me.
Oh, I won't.
You must be pretty happy with yourself after last night.
Just to know that creature wasn't real and there's nothing seriously wrong.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
Yeah, what do you want, Lightning?
I didn't do too great a job, but here. If there's still a few chips, I couldn't find them all, but...
It's fine. Did a good job.
Do you really think so?
Yeah. Look it. Good as new? Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, and I will try to be more careful.
Damn it. Albert.
Yes, Sergeant.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Man.
This the guy?
Ronald Ketnes. This is my partner, Matt Sykes.
Yeah, hi. You're the one that Tuggs pulled out of the car just before he got killed?
Yeah.
Did you see who shot him?
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so?
You saw someone on a rooftop, thought he was working with you and Tuggs.
Why?
It was a cop. I thought he was aiming way too low, you know, but... And then he was gone before all the other shooting was over.
And why didn't you say anything before?
It wasn't until he told me what happened I put it all together.
He's going through the files now, trying to make the face.
What? Another cold?
No, I just I hate the smell of cigars.
You have to understand something about me. Before I was a cop, I was a guard at the women's prison in Chino. You can't imagine the kinds of things that go on there. What women would do to other women, particularly if they found out that a woman was a guard or a cop. The overseers? Yes. I can tell you about the overseers. When they were on the ship, they used a special gas in the atmosphere to keep the slaves submissive. When the ship crashed, they snuck away among the slaves. They found some underworld connections to manufacture the gas to use on whoever they wanted to control. I found out they were making it in that factory on my beat, and I went on the take. To keep it quiet and to keep others away, they paid me a lot. A lot. Then Tug's research led him to figure out the truth about them and me. He gave me 24 hours to give myself up. But I had seen Chino, Matt, and I knew what they would do to me in there. I couldn't go in there, Matt. I couldn't. Why didn't you let me die? Why didn't you let me die?
And since the discovery that the insect-like creature was merely a hoax concocted by radical purists, the opinion polls have swung back the other way, showing about 54% of the population now willing to pass Proposition 16, giving newcomers the right to vote. Doctors at Queen of Angels Hospital this morning were still keeping a close eye on that 16-year-old black youth who was wounded in a gang-related shooting yesterday. The boy remains on the critical list. Authorities are still looking for his assailant, believed to be a member of a rival newcomer gang. On Wall Street at this hour, the Dow Jones is up 6 points in active trading.
You could have used the word partner.
What?
At the station with that Katniss guy, you could have told him I was your partner.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, and another thing. Sorry I called you a slag, huh?
You're sorry about the manure line.
Speaking of manure, where do you want to have lunch?
Beats the hell out of me. Actually, there's this little place on the east side I've been meaning to try. It serves a really nice ring-tailed sloth.
Yeah.